Hello everyone and welcome to another Power episode of Iron Panther Presents. And before we get started, I want to say thank you to all of you who made our Power stream as popular as it is on our channel, all the commenters and subscribers. We greatly appreciate all your support. And as I always do, I like to recognize the people who really, particularly in the comment section, who keep the conversation going and remind me of new things. And that continues to be Stacktris, CJ32, a lot of comments from him, appreciate that. Twin Flame Lover, Dante Davis, who I think actually commented on the AfterBuzz TV show that covers Power, because they mentioned someone named Dante Davis who submitted a question. So Dante, if that was you on AfterBuzz, congratulations, you are famous now. Chris Law and Chris Happer, thank you guys for commenting. And finally, Prodi Gal has returned. Apparently a long-time viewer, first-time commenter, but thank you very much for all your support. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe to the channel once you get done with this video. Please like the video, share the video, comment on the video, and we will be a part of the conversation with you and the rest of the Power family. This is the episode. This is episode 13. This is the episode that we all have been waiting for. Tommy's story, where he was the day Ghost died, what he did after the day Ghost died, and he has a spinoff coming. We talked about that when we talked about how Power itself is going to generate 5 spinoffs. We did in that video we did discuss the possibility of Tommy going to California, and that was going to be a whole story. I guess we kind of got the foundation for that. Stacyland, I think, or Randy J. One of you mentioned Rodolfo. That was actually the name of the drug dealer, Hispanic drug dealer that Tommy met a few episodes ago. I forgot his name, but thank you, whoever identified the name in the comment section. Appreciate that. You were right. He's heading off to go see Rodolfo, and I can't wait for that show. That's not going to be book 2, though. I'm pretty sure that's not Ghost book 2. But anyway, what did we see in this episode? We know that Ghost is dead. Fact. Nothing to be argued about for now. Tommy was there, his brother was there, as we discussed in previous videos, watching his brother die. That Jason Sakura sold that scene. He always brings the drama, he always brings the realism, and really made me feel bad for one moment that Ghost died. But at least he was there with someone who actually cared about him. And it was a beautiful scene. I thought that the two guys, the two actors did a great job with that scene. But who did he look up to? Literally, who did Ghost and Tommy see on the balcony? Who did they see? I submit to you, Tasha. Tasha was on that balcony, okay? Also, Tariq already shot Tommy. Before he met Tommy and set Tommy up to die by Vincent, he had already shot Ghost, okay? Because if you go back to episode 10 and you watch that last scene, that montage of who's walking who and where, Tariq is not walking on a street. He's not walking the truth. He's walking down something, like he just got off the subway. He has no gun. He's still wearing the suit, and he's calm. Of all the people in that scene, he's the only calm one. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no worries. You know what I'm saying? Because he just got done killing his dad. He gets on the train, takes the train to go see Tommy so he can set up Tommy to be killed. Tasha is panicked. If you look in that scene in episode 10, she's walking frantically somewhere, okay? I'm saying either she figures out what Tariq was about to do to his dad, she goes to Truth, walks in, sees him for some reason she's on the balcony, not on the floor, haven't figured that out yet, but she's on the balcony, she looks down, Ghost is laying there shot, bleeding to death. Tommy walks in, he sees Ghost. I think Tommy may have walked in first. I think maybe Tommy's walked in first. Tariq's been gone for a while. That's why Ghost wasn't looking up the whole time. I mean, yes, he's shot and everything, but he wasn't really focused, right? He's focused on Tommy. It's only a little into their conversation that he looks up. So I'm thinking maybe Tasha walks in then. They see each other. Tommy's about to shoot her, and Ghost is like, let it go, let it go. He says it, not her. For the record, some people are saying that he said her, so you kind of know who's up there. Who else besides Tasha or Tariq would Ghost be okay with Tommy not killing in that moment? Who else would we be okay with? If he saw Sax or fucking Tate, it would have been all over. You know what I'm saying? He would have told Tommy to take that shot right then. There's no way in the world he would have let anyone less than Tariq or Tasha walk away from that. Okay, so Tariq killed Ghost. Tasha and Tommy saw each other, and Tommy let Tasha leave as he was trying to console Ghost. That's what I think would happen. While Blanca's knocked the fuck out outside. After Dre tried to come in and then ran off after he heard the shot, all that happened in the back. Okay, let's talk about that real quick, because I just rewatched Dre's episode. Dre looked like he drove with him and his baby mama and his daughter for a while as he was leaving Truth. But this episode wants you to believe that he somehow drove from behind. It took that long to drive from behind the Truth in front of Truth, and he saw Tommy in the front of Truth. That's where they saw each other. The bus passes. Tommy goes into Truth to find Ghost's shot body, and then Dre drives off. I don't think that distance is right, but that's what they want you to believe. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, that's the most important thing as part of this story. Ghost dead. Tommy there sees he thinks who did it, but I promise you, Tariq did it. Anyway. Let's get back to another child in this story that's grown up a lot, and that's Alicia Marie. She was so gangster in this episode that I'm like, I want her spinoff. I want to see when she has a great origin story now. You know what I'm saying? Her mom's dead by her dad's hand. Her dad's there by Tommy's hand. She's being raised in the mafia life, and she's already into it. Did you see how when Benny was gone and she's staring out the door like she ain't worried about nothing? Her aunt, not her, I thought, my bad, so that's not Benny's widow, that's his sister, I guess. Where's the other two brothers? Because she has 3 brothers. Not once, where's the other 2 brothers? But anyway, she comes in and Alicia Marie is already like, so has Uncle Benny checked in? He's supposed to check in every hour. What does that mean? That means he's dead. How the fuck does she know about the game? How does she know about OPSEC and all this other stuff in the criminal world already? What? You know what I'm saying? You remember when she cried at the thought that she had to choose between her mom and her dad, her cokehead mom, that all of a sudden she's like, I can't imagine leaving my mom. And then by the end of this episode, she's telling Tommy, you know what's messed up, that I miss that ring more than my mom? Am I wrong for that? Why was she crying for her mom then? Why didn't she just say, I want to live with her dad? She is way more mature. She's only 11 years old. And I'm like, but she's way more mature. She's leading this investigation. That dialogue between her and her aunt, when they completely figured out in less than 5 minutes who killed Benny, where Benny, who they need to go investigate, the fact that this ghost person is involved, I was like, this is bullshit. This little girl is running this investigation. Her aunt just happens to be there, okay? Then they go see Tariq. Why would they go see Tariq if and why would the aunt take the little girl and not Vincent? Vincent is a grown person who should be involved in finding the likely criminal that killed the uncle, the aunt's brother. Vincent should have been along in this investigation, not Alicia Marie. Okay, Alicia Marie spent a lot of this episode trying to get somebody to snitch on somebody. Okay, first she tries to get Tommy to admit that he killed her dad, and the way she kept on asking, I swore she was wearing a wire. I just knew she was trying to get him on tape so she could send him to jail. Then she's trying to figure out who Ghost is. Because Kate is running her mouth, she's like, and then Paz comes in. Again, the dialogue was totally different. You know what I'm saying? Then last week, now we know that Tommy was trying to prevent Paz from seeing Kate and the little girl in his apartment. But now, all of a sudden, the girl knows who Ghost is. Why should we care that she knows who Ghost is? Why should we care that she knows that Tariq betrayed her? Why does that matter? If she's not going to come back as some kind of evil villain or something, it's almost like they're trying to let you know they're feeding her information. So years from now, she's too young to be doing anything right now. But like years from now, she comes back to be a gangster in her own right, or comes back, for revenge against Tariq or Tommy. that you know why or something. I didn't know why she had to be in all these different scenes for that kind of part. But they focused on her learning this knowledge, like becoming even more jaded than she already is. So apparently she did hear the fact that her dad let her mom die, and she's okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's like, it's cool. She's been kidnapped. And she's okay with it. She's just sitting up there like it's a Tuesday. You know, she's not trying to scream. She ain't trying to run away. I'm like, this girl is a whole new level like of crazy now, I guess. You know, I mean, and I'm like, where did it come from? You know? But anyway, her and Tommy bond over the fact that they both have cokehead moms. Like, that was a beautiful moment. You know, the fact that their story was coming together. They're very liked in spirits. I seriously thought at some point Tommy was going to be like, when he drove back, why would Tommy drive back to the house of the man he killed? And when he already killed some other gangsters at the house. How is it that Lisa Marie is the one answering the door and not the aunt? Where the fuck is the aunt right now? You know what I'm saying? She needs to be looking for Tommy. Okay, because Tommy killed her brother and her cousin. Why is she not sending all her crew out there after Tommy? Why was Tommy so concerned that the uncle, the grandfather, Carlos, whatever, got involved? Why was he like, oh, hello, Carlos? Why was he even introducing this thing? I thought Tommy was going to use that to his advantage, but that never turned out to be anything. But Tommy walking around like he ain't worried about nobody coming to his house or killing him, not worried about anybody figuring out where Kate lives and killing her, okay? The crime family knows who Teresi is, which means they do know who Kate is. They should know who Kate is, which means they should know where Kate lives, okay? Which means she should be wrapped up in plastic right now, and they should be torturing her to find out where Tommy's at, okay? Because Tommy killed Proctor, Tommy killed Benny, and minus Vincent being dead, they should be full force trying to kill Tommy, okay? Or anyone Tommy knows, all right? So I don't even understand how none of that is gonna be addressed in this show. Like, I just don't even understand that. Absolute great episode, though. You know, like, Tommy's like, so Tariq, it's important that you see that Tariq and Tommy met at the same bridge location that they meet later, okay? Because, so they already know how to meet up, right? So Tariq is the one that told Tommy about the recording. This is before Tommy threatens Tasha with the gun. We knew it was coming. The earring came into play. That was awesome. It kind of, the way Tasha tried to use her kids to get Tommy not to kill her, and the way she turned around kind of reminded me of Sons of Anarchy when Jax killed his mom at the end of the series. If you watch that show, you know what I'm talking about. It's a great scene. And Tommy almost looked like RoboCop to me. Like when he was like pointing the gun, like almost like blank faced, and he pulled the gun back and left. Kind of reminded me of RoboCop right there at the moment. I say all that to bring this moment up because that moment, after that moment, Tasha tells Tariq that Tommy just tried to kill her. Okay? Therefore, when you see their episode, the Tariq and Tasha episode, you're going to see Tariq go ask Dre for the gun. I think that's why Tariq asked Dre for the gun, because of Tommy. After that, that's why Tariq sets up Tommy to die. Tariq just got done killing his dad. Maybe he calls Tasha to tell Tasha what he did, okay? But at some point, Tommy says, I need to meet up with you again, so he can explain to him that Ghost did none of this stuff. They meet at the same location that they met that morning, but now it's nighttime. And before he gets there, Tariq calls Vincent and tells Vincent to come so he can kill Tommy, okay? Because he knows, as we said in previous videos, Tommy is not going to rest until he kills the person that kills Ghost. And if he just saw Tasha there, you know what I'm saying? Maybe Tariq talks to Tasha. Maybe they're talking on the phone after Tommy sees Tasha. And then maybe that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? And then he leaves. It happened after. Happened before. Excuse me. Happened before. Tariq meets with Tommy, then Tommy goes to goes to Truth. And then he sees Tasha. All right? So Tariq, knowing that Tommy knows that his mom killed Keisha, is why Tommy set up Keisha. Tommy set up I get it right. Fuck. I went too far. I gotta start all over again. Okay.